if you don't play against her, you probably don't know, but she is so annoying to deal with in neutral. Dude, this move, this move, this move, this, even this is really hard to deal with. When you play as her, it feels like, oh dude, like my pokes go nowhere. Like it's so hard to approach. Yada, like, you know what I mean? But when you fight against her, you're like, this shit fucking sucks. Like, dude, she's like punching me to death. Easy. And then you try to like do reversal crouching medium punch. She just did this and then this after, and it's just over. I asked Damascus about watching Wanted. I told him specifically, people want to watch Big Bird punch people. And he said, say less. If you guys want to watch this, it's on Damascus's channel. Go click here, click the subscribe button, follow the players, all that kind of stuff. They do Wanted every Monday, by the way. So go check it out if you haven't already.
But it's time for the main cards. Majima.
Dude.
Big chilling.
The fucking intro cracks me up. I was watching when this happened and dying laughing. I don't mean to laugh because I've been playing DJ, so I was like, oh, Mystic's playing DJ, right? Like, cool, I'll learn some stuff from this matchup. I was like, this should be fine. And watching this, I'll tell you what, I did learn a lot. Not about DJ. That's a good answer though.
It's the upper layers too as well, like blow up your counters to counters and things like that.
Yeah, something. So let me just go over this real quick for those of you who are DJ gamers. Something that's very good. Standing light kick and a back heavy kick with DJ is hella good. Back heavy kick is 7 frames and it combos off standing jab. And he just cancels first hit into sway and then he goes low. This is like +6 or something. I think low is +6 and overhead's +7 or some shit like that. You know, it's very plus. So they're both quite good. Notice that Big Bird does not like overcommit on the pressure. Also, Big Bird does a lot of light or medium Superman punch up close. And it makes it hard for Mystic to deal with the Superman punch. He does a lot of raw Gladius, a lot of lighter Superman punches up close, lots of whip punish standing medium. That is juicy. You're so fucking dead. Check this out. He blocks the jab, takes 1 step back, punish. I've never played a Marisa player that doesn't mash standing medium punch when you're next to them. So that was, a slight evolution of the online Marisa player. Love that. Big Bird is very good at this character. I like the raw drive rush too because, like, what is MysticSmash doing in neutral here, right? Like, he's sitting there, down backing for his godforsaken life, hoping, praying she does Superman punch so he can upkick it, right? That's it. Like, that's the whole thing. So drive rush is great because, you have a good counter there against somebody just waiting for that. And then also you can just Gladius it or like walk up and use your buttons or do something else, You're like, fuck it, we ball. Confirm. I actually am not okay, spent it all. So I'm not sure about burning out. He could have just done like light kick, jab, Sobot, and then got a knockdown and then played mid-range. But if you're gonna spend level 3, then fine probably. Oh no. Oh no. This is so bad. Oh, he's not burnt out anymore though. Oh wait. He's not dead. Yeah, he didn't have level 3. I don't know if level 2 would have killed either. Okay, everything's fine. But that's really bad for Mystic because Big Bird didn't spend any bar. If he spent level 3 or level 2 or something, maybe. But yeah, look, he just sees, oh, Mystic is sitting there waiting for me to Superman punch, so he just does drive rush, right? Like, he's just like, why don't I just do drive rush? Nice interrupt. That was sick. Spend it. No, safe jump. Where are you going? Look at how much meter you get back too. Oh, you're dead. Punch level 3. Dang. That shit is GG. It's like, that shit is over, bro. What are you gonna do?
Back to the game.
Yeah, the wish punish thing, I think a lot of people don't know about, so it was probably useful. A good answer to DJ, by the way. If you block EX Sway, Drive Impact or Parry are both great. Drive Impact beats both, but he can just do nothing, and then Drive Impact you back. And then Parry just negates the high-low, right? So pretty good little option. And both are negative. The EX follow-ups, both are negative. His overhead is plus when he's in... when he does non-EX. +1.
You see the layers, like, bro, I can't just parry
oh
stuff
my
with
god.
command grab. And again, died on some dirt.
I can't believe some people say that.
I like that
this
she the option that he did there was drive rush crouching jab so that she could block a DP or something. That was good. I don't think the Birds are coming to CEO, but they'll go to Evo. I mean, Big Bird is an Evo finalist, right? So he's been before. Many-time Capcom Cup qualifier. Generally, super good player. Yeah, so this is the neutral, right? Like, you're sitting here waiting for Superman Punch. This version is really hard to drive impact. MysticSmash is like sitting there downcharging to do this. If you see this as Big Bird, you know that you can do literally anything else in neutral now, right? Because you're like, oh, he's just sitting there waiting for me to do, what's it called? Superman Punch. Now I can just walk up and drive rush, walk up and hit my pokes. Gladius, see? Like, okay, you're trying to beat Superman Punch, and MysticSmash is doing nothing because you have to wait for Superman Punch. Playing against this character neutral sucks. Like, I think if you play Marisa, you're probably like, dude, her neutral doesn't feel good because of X and Y, right? But then you realize, wow, nice interruption. You're so dead, actually. Well, someone asked for a level 2 combo. There you go. Look at this interrupt. Bang, bang. EX. EX punch. Level 2. Easy peasy. Yeah, so like Mystic's like, alright, I gotta sit here and wait for the Superman punch. And then when you wait for the Superman punch, it lets Big Bird do drive rush. It lets Big Bird do walk up into buttons. It lets Big Bird do Gladius. It lets Big Bird do step kick. Because like all these options beat different options, right? Like look, that is like a great example, right? Drive rush, crouching leg kick, command grab, drive rush into whatever is super good because opponent again is just sitting there waiting to beat Superman Punch, which you have to do because this character is a shithead and she just flies at you and does it, you know? Or she jumps and then, yeah, exactly. You're like, okay, when I see Superman Punch, I'm going to drive impact. So then she regular jumps and then you drive impact and she lands and drive impacts you and you die. Like 80%. See? Now you do the close range Superman Punch again, this time Gladius. The buff, this is a spacing trap right here. Look at this. Look at this. A little wish punish. With the Gladius, you know that MysticSmash sees with Gladius and he's going to try and whiff punish, right? So what does Big Bird do? Close range crouching medium punch into Spartan kick. Perfect example of creating a whiff in neutral, right? Like, okay, MysticSmash is waiting back there, letting you whiff. You just whiff, buffer. See this? Great example of a way to create an opening without having to even connect. Like Big Bird missed and then just create an offense from it. If you're unfamiliar with how to play neutral, that's a good way to do it. Look at this time. The Gladius connect or the Superman Punch connects, and Big Bird's like, okay, you're not gonna take up space and hit a button. I'm just gonna chase you.
Bro, I want to see like someone as fast as Kazunoko fight someone like Big Bird.
Exactly.
Right now, I want to see MysticSmash fight back.
Safe jump goes low, dead.
Empty low command grab, you're dead.
Big Bird forgot the open on you.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? The neutral is really hard to deal with. I feel like you're saying to mash on whiff. Yeah, sometimes. If you have a move that recovers really fast. I like the Gladius for the anti-air too. Nice. That was Mystic tried to parry last time there. So Big Bird with the read. Oh, you're just dead.
Again, you have to interrupt. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Well, you fell into level 3. The whole to no kin.
Hell.
You know, I'm truly getting Latif vibe.
I'm just trying to vibe. 3-0, by the way.
Very right for violence. Welcome, guys.
What channel is this? This is Damascus's channel. Z Damascus, like basically everywhere.
But it's not over yet. Come on, MysticSmash, fight back.
Oh, he tried a perfect parry there after the whatever it's called. Nice. Wow, the drive rush, you could see the parry during it. That's pretty funny. Nice. I like Mystic doing a little bit more in mid-range, like Soba and stuff. See right there, he wasn't even ready for the Superman punch. So Big Bird got to do it twice in a row. Nah, I feel pretty similar about Marisa. I think her problems are the same problems. And her system issues are the same issues. But if you're a good player and you're willing to overcome it, you can play that style of character. I don't like playing this kind of character. Because I want more consistent stuff. And this character is like, you gotta just be right. And I'm not trying to be right, I'm trying to vibe. That's gonna, oh, it almost splatted.
Gets the impact, wake up with violence right back though. Big Bird
you know what I mean? You have to remember that Big Bird is one of the best Street Fighter players in the world, right? Like, you can punish with that with crouching jab, right? She's also okay with you parrying. Like, you know, it looks like, oh man, you just hold parry on her offense and it's so good for you. You get your drive gauge back. But she just gets to get plus frames anyway. So you're like, she's like, all right, well, you get drive gauge back, but I gain plus frames. So, you know, I'm just kind of vibing. Ooh, they all in. That shit is so fast, by the way. It's really hard to stop that.
Oh, this hurts.
The problem. Some of her weaknesses, which makes sense as a character, is anti-airs, right? They're not the best. They're not miserable, but they're not the best. Her anti-airs are just okay. And then her lights are kind of whatever. She doesn't have light into drive rush combo naturally, which I think is super. Dude, he's dead. What the fuck? Yeah, her lights don't give her good confirms or anything. Not being able to do light drive rush is pretty unfortunate. And then the other thing is her low checks are not great. They're just okay, but she makes up for it with ridiculous damage and really overbearing neutral. Like, it's so hard to deal with her in neutral, man. Like, she's like miserable to fight. Her armor on stuff like that is extremely good. She has high health. She has high damage. She smothers you. This shit sucks. You have to hit someone after their active frames are over, basically. The recovery of moves are punish counterable. Did you ask that question because you saw Big Bird post the anti? Oh, that was a good option. It's hard to beat that without having any drive gauge. Big Bird posted that combo. Getting the fucking safe jump off that is cheap. That's pretty good. Nice, I like it. It's hard to get away when you don't have meter for a burnout. Oh, it didn't reach. That's unlucky for a Big Bird there. Oh, he tried. Nice. That was good from Mystic. He tried to armor through. I mean, I think she doesn't... They do not want her to drive rush into light punch. I think it's on purpose. They don't want her to have light confirms like that. Because I think having light confirms like that is extremely strong. Oh, that sucked. Dude, Mystic would have exploded. That is really unlucky for Big Bird there. Nice. I like that. He tried to slide it. This is the problem, is like... her damage and risk reward in neutral is like, you can stuff Superman Punch like 4 times, but if you're wrong once, she does more damage than you stuffing Superman Punch like 4 times, right? So, you know, you have to be very cautious about how you measure these situations against her. That shit is cheap. I did see Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse is great. Oh, you're dead. Drive rush, bang, punch, boom, boom, level 3. That is brutal. What up, Cleaver? Spider-Verse is hella good.
I'm coming to chat, mister. Keep your mind on the game.
Come on.
I still believe.
Shut up, Damascus.
I still believe, baby.
Oh, that was good. He was early. That's hard to do though. Like, the problem is DJ can do that like 5 times and still be down a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah, Spider-Verse is really good. It's super duper good. You know, as a Chucks and Jordan 1 enjoyer, I was like, they made this movie so that I could appreciate these 2 sneakers and the most beautiful visuals of all time. Safe jump off that. This is in case you guys don't know, whenever DJ in the corner does medium up kicks, heavy up kicks, this right here, knee is a safe jump. So don't block cross up and don't mash DP. This is just the normal safe jump. It's very, I don't know why, but it hits everybody. That's +1 on block, the overhead, when he's not doing the EX version. So I like spending the meter here. Get the kill. Level 1. Oh, he didn't even need level 1. Yeah, the second Spider-Verse somehow ends up being as good as the first, I think, which seems impossible. That doesn't seem like a thing that should have happened.
Look at that now.
Nice bait. No. Yeah, I also think they are the best Spider-Man movies. The nice thing about that too is that I think animated works really well for Spider-Man. Like, he just looks better in animation than he does in live action. Generally, as a superhero, his powers. This is something that Marisa players do all the time. It's really good against DJ. Your character, you should do this too. DJ's lows, besides point blank crouching light kick, are not that threatening. Like, if he hits you with crouching medium kick, who gives a fuck, right? It's not the end of the world. So just walk back on him and hit a button is very good about beating his walk up throw or whatever. His lows are kind of whatever to stop that, so you just kind of get away with it. You're like, whatever, dude. I just walk back and I'm chilling. Weird normal. I mean, he does have weaknesses actually as a character. Weird normals I don't think is accurate. I think he's hard to play, And I think his level 1 not being invincible is bad for
Her
him.
burnout don't matter 'cause she's
And
not-
he doesn't have far pokes that are drive impact, like special cancelable for drive impact. But his strengths are
Can't
absurd.
jump if you're Mystic either.
Can someone
They're
explain
absurd.
why
His
it's,
strengths are
why it's
ridiculously
Gladius
powerful.
plus on whiff?
Man, Mystic has done nothing in neutral because he's so scared.
It don't make sense.
And now
Make it make sense.
Big Bird just has drive gauge back, and now you're gonna lose the game to drive impact here or something.
Look
Yeah,
how
or that.
fearful Mystic was to not advance, and now dies on some dirt.
Yeah, playing DJ made me realize his weaknesses, but it also made me think he was stronger than I already thought he was.
Right.
That was my impression after taking him to master was
We're gonna extend the Daisuke.
he has weaknesses,
Daisuke
but I
memes.
don't know if they are
Went
really
out.
that, like his strengths are so absurd.
We're gonna
Dude,
extend the Daisuke.
he stuffs drive rush so many times with this, man.
Daisuke memes. They went out.
Safe
Oh
jump.
my God, things are looking real blurry.
No cancel on forward heavy kick. Look at that, he walked back out of the throw again. Now he's dead.
Just like this? Like this?
Man, look at him go. He did it twice in a row on offense, right? He blocks +2, he takes a step back, lets the throw whiff.
No one hit his dead.
Dead. Drive rush, back heavy punch, drive rush, back heavy punch.
Like
Ow.
this? The toe tap just like that is a wrap. Game point here for Big Bird coming up.
Yeah, his pokes are great too. He has really good pokes.
Look at this, watch the cutscene. It's
Nah, Damascus is gonna run out of memes before this shit's over.
I know it's fast, but damn. Don't
Dude,
do
does
it.
he have any left in the tank? I don't know, dude. He's about to run out. Like this shit. He's on his last legs.
Is it happening?
Oh my
See,
god.
Oh, no.
The impactable buttons. You gotta be careful.
That
with
is
what
really
you
good, by
slang
the
it
way.
out,
This
my
being a
guy.
safe jump.
Alright.
That wasn't a
Okay,
punish,
okay,
by the
Barry.
way.
Oh,
It
great.
was just
3
counter
damage.
hit.
That's cute.
This is the finals,
Nice.
right? Mystic Smash won his first set, and Big Bird won his first set, and then the finals is Big Bird versus Mystic
One
Smash.
swipe. It's
He's done this to everybody I've watched him play, though. Like, I don't know if you guys have watched Big Bird much. It's not that Mystic Smash is an outlier here. Like, it's the opposite. Oh, he could have killed, but I don't think he recognized it. Yeah, this is a good drive impact. The reason this is good is that DJ cannot drive impact this back because he doesn't have the life. And if he wants to reversal this, he has to do level 2 super. And if you do level 2 super, like, are you gonna win this round? Is it worth the meter? So to beat this, you have to like EX up kicks and put yourself in burnout, or you have to jump or throw or some other shit.
This is too much.
Like this shit sucks.
No.
You could parry. Parry's good. Yeah, parry's the best option. But you can't drive impact back, and you don't want to super it. So that's the best
7-6
thing.
last week. Crimson was really close from beating Big Birds, but it looks like he's here to stay.
No parry?
Interesting choice there.
Oh,
no,
he should have
Big
parried
Birds.
him. Yeah, I mean, one thing is you got to parry this so you don't lose drive gauge and you gain some. But also, that's
choice there. Oh,
unfortunate.
no.
I don't blame him. I don't know how to punish that with DJ. I have no
The
clue.
rookie was aligned to stand fierce. Did not get the hit. Awkward button.
No.
Oh no, one touch. Cola, one touch.
He's dead.
Up.
Bro. Mystic Smash.
Drive rush. Oh, he missed
That's
it.
that
I don't
ass.
care. I'm
Oh,
leaving the
wait.
music on. I'm leaving the music on. I'm not removing
Oh, he's
it.
still
It's over.
dead.
There it is.
You know, what did we learn today? Marisa has great neutral. Even though her buttons and stuff are not like the normal stuff, man, this character's hard to deal with in neutral. When you fight her, it feels miserable, right? You're just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck to do against her. She's interesting because I think a lot of people, they think she's really good because of Big Bird. I think that she is not nearly as good as he makes her look. That's my impression of this character. As someone who played her, I think Big Bird is just actually like the most innovative with his character and like just ridiculous. He's absurd. Yeah, I mean, most people think DJ's better and most people think DJ wins the matchup. So watching this, you're like, all right, he's that guy, right? He's that dude. Got that dog in him. You guys want to watch the other set? If you guys want to watch a closer one, not to say anything about Mystic. Mystic's a god gamer. We can watch. This is on Damascus's channel. Every Monday they stream Wanted, by the way. So if you guys don't know,
These colors.
this is Mr. Crimson, who's now over like 80,000 points. Highest ranked player overall versus Big Bird. First to 7 on Damascus's channel. Super good. So every week, right, the champion on Wanted is like a, you know, a tournament series they host. They have a bunch of challengers, and then they have the winner. The winner stays on and defends their title. This is Big Bird versus Mr. Crimson in the first week. Punish.
I put my own music when she goes for level 3. So I have my own bangers now.
Oh my god. He didn't die though, right?
You're ridiculous for sure.
Oh, he's
Let's
dead.
talk about the elephant.
Holy
Marisa's
shit.
damage, bro.
I didn't think that he was dead. Oh man, that did a lot.
Marisa, bro, she has definitely just been deleting people as she's come across. Big Bird.
I actually thought he was fine.
7-4 in the second
I mean, he
set.
barely killed,
And
even with a very
Crimson, as you
long
mentioned,
combo.
The champ for a reason. He ended Street Fighter V as the Supreme Overlord.
Yeah, Mr. Crimson was the champ.
Already.
Nah, alright. He's better.
Grab, you're in my world now,
Just
fam.
drive reversal. I know, right? Drive reversal and then got fucking deleted. Nice. This is good. Dhalsim has a lot of meaty slides like this in this game. His slide is dank, actually. He has a lot of this kind of stuff. But EX armor is a good option. Back throw? No. It's front throw.
Let's see.
Oh, and he was safe to that. Mercy, he could have DI'd back.
It's the most trade I've seen
He
in
should
my
have
life.
DI'd back, right? Because it would have been better than blocking
They
there.
were both far away from each other.
Wow, I can't believe that was DI safe. I know she gets meaty step kick off a bunch of stuff, but
Oh
I'm
my
surprised about that.
Something I noticed, since
EX does counter
driving
lows,
goes
yeah.
So far, he definitely likes to press that. Yeah, he loves his driving for sure.
Gladius.
Alright, oh my god.
It does. The regular counter does not beat lows, and it's not frame 1. It's frame 3, I think. EX is
Love
frame
the
1.
content, Mr. Streamer.
Take that. But
What a
immediately
big line.
jab
Thanks
down
for the
on
2 months.
teleport attempt, and then the armor as you
See,
drive
this is a good example, right? So,
jab down on the
about Marisa, she cannot drive rush and extend this. If she could probably kill here. This is a weakness. I think not being able to do this is a weakness. Now, does she need it? I'm kind of happy she doesn't have it. But, you know, as an example, right, not being able to drive rush off your lights for extension is a weakness in this game. Characters that do have it are very strong, right? Like, it's a very, very strong thing to have.
Trying to take their turn, and he just uses that stance to blow that up.
You know, it's a very, very strong thing to have. But so not having it is a weakness in this system. It whiffed. That's still okay, though.
The follow-up didn't connect. I've never seen that before.
Look at that. He just wants to get out with drive reversal. Now the drive gauges have just flipped straight up. Look at this. Marissa's drive gauge is miserable here, right? But this is the problem. You want to parry, or if you don't, then this happens to you. Drive reversals, punish counter lowers the drive gauge again. Now if you block a normal on wake up, your drive gauge goes down.
Mr. Crimson trying
Like,
to get away, but
it's just miserable,
Benji's
right?
not
This
doing
position,
that.
he's
This
dead,
time
level
the
3.
overhead gets the
Yeah.
opening into
This
the
shit sucks. Like,
the man
that's
is
the
about to get
problem.
punched up
Is
like-
if you miss a parry and you get thrown, or if you miss on drive reversal or whatever, your drive gauge immediately flips the other way, right? And then you're in a miserable spot, because if you get burnt out in the corner against this character, it's basically, it's just GG, right?
Oh, this is a home territory for Marisa too, bro. You better be careful.
Yeah, I like that. Call out on the throw.
tells you should block.
Ooh,
So,
that was a good bait. Didn't get the combo off it, but I like the idea
implementing
from
a bit more
Crimson.
right now, but what can he do really? I like the parry.
Like, here's the thing, too. Good example of, like, people just say Lamau, hold parry, and you win against Marisa, right? Look at
right
this.
now, but
Mr. Crimson's bar kind of sucks, right? Like, he's parrying now. He's at, like, 2 drive gauges. Marisa's at, like, 2.5. So he just parries all these plus frames. And then he lets go at the last second. And now they're both even again. He parries all kinds of shit. But if you don't parry one move, your drive gauge goes down hella. And look at this.
one punch, and look at this, just like that, he's close to the corner.
Look at his drive
Blocking
gauge.
a few moves.
He didn't, like, he parried all that stuff. And then now his drive gauge is, like, basically the same. It's hard. It's, like, hard, dude. It's, you know, it seems very easy to just, like, Lamau hold parry and you're good. But, like, yeah, it's not, it's not as easy as it sounds. You can kill with level 1, right? Oh.
Oh my god.
Yoga. Uh-oh. Yoga? Yeah, not having drive rush also makes her Oki much worse, right? Oh, okay. Not gonna get chipped anymore. Still died. When you have drive rush, all of your Oki is so much better. This character's drive rush is particularly important for Oki, I think. She gets like drive rush, crouching light kick, jab, or crouching light kick, jab, which is also very good. Like, this is important for her to do. Otherwise, her knockdown pressure is like a little bit more committal. She's got to like Superman punch or whatever. Got him. Fixes your drive gauge and gets you out of the corner and gives you a lead here. This is good for Crimson.
It lands.
Yeah, he's gonna EX teleport. Yep, he's out. Yeah, Marisa is the perfect parry character for sure. You need a perfect parry her stuff.
Oh no. Don't press the button, bro.
Oh, you're a
This
sage
is very
right
scary
now.
too. Her standing heavy punch. I like the idea of teleporting. I think he wanted to just get out of the corner. Oh no! Her standing heavy punch is really hard to deal with in burnout. Yeah, this shit sucks. Chip? Oh, he could have chipped earlier if he wanted to commit the bar. And now I think he's dead. What up, 10606? I think right here, he should just do Gladius level 3 or something. Or he could have done it earlier. It would have chipped. But I think he was a little afraid of committing.
Oh, he
So,
tried to counter poke
you
with
know,
a
he was trying to hold the meter
I am sweating.
and like
I'm
not
playing.
spend it on that round. Which is fair enough. I get it, right? He wants his chance to win in the next round.
These games are going way too fast.
But sometimes it happens.
Yeah,
Ooh,
oh, there's the big drive
juicy.
impact we talked
Drive
about.
impact very good against step kick and very good against
So many people off guard, and that actually
Superman punch as long as you time it very early. Now, if you're late and that's not a punish counter, you actually lose the round, I think, which is, you know, a little scary. If nice back heavy punch, it's a little scary for sure. You gotta be careful.
Oh, good man. We talked about that. That's one of the hallmarks of his gameplay, his defense.
Gladius. It's probably easier for Dhalsim to punish that than most characters, I guess, right? He just hits roundhouse no matter where he is. With punishing it with other characters is hard. Like, you can definitely just end up getting smoked. Ooh, that's bad. Also means that Big Bird's drive gauge is real bad here. Yeah.
Slowly but surely, asserting dominance, playing
No
his
anti-air.
game. Both of the throws are whiffing,
Should level 3.
his
Yep.
conversion into level 3.
Not gonna kill, but you put her really low on drive gauge, and if you burn her out, then you win the game, right? Like,
She's still alive. She's still good for
yeah. I mean, this is over. This is really hard for Big Bird to win. Like, he just gotta swing and hope for the best. Yep, like that.
Going with the yoga anvil right
He's,
there.
you know, like he's just swinging. He's like, I gotta get in there and make something happen right now, which he did, and he has a chance to win now.
Oh,
Oh, not anymore.
perfect
Greatest
parry,
game ever.
though.
It's kind of hard for her to reach with command grab there,
That's
right?
how he got on top of the elephant. I'm
I guess she
Never
can,
saw the
but
full animation.
yeah, parry's a pretty good option.
So good. I must say, Bridge, I think like out of I've been watching.
My memory
way
playing
too much,
her is that you can reach, but it's just far.
just
Oh,
like a
too
lot of
far.
us, obviously. Crimson might be the best person at using system mechanics. I feel like his use of whether it's drive rush, drive
Ooh, that's
reversal,
really
parry,
painful,
everything.
man.
He's got them all down.
Oh, that's yeah, that doesn't combo unless it's punish counter.
You can see how it
I
works.
think even on charge, right?
He just like gets the right reads, gets the right stuff. But
You got a combo jab off of it.
What is
Dead.
right?
Ow!
Against
Help! I just want out of the corner, dude. I'm trying to live.
Yeah, fair enough.
That shit is
classic
miserable.
Commentator's curse right there, where we're just spending all this time talking about Crimson's
And like,
defense.
look at the neutral, right? Like, okay, he stuffed 2 Superman punches, right? He stuffed a Gladius.
I'm totally with you, man. Like,
You know,
I think he
there's a Gladius whiff. There's another Gladius whiff.
to implement-
Step kick hits, and now she's in. Like, this is what makes her scary, right? She was wrong 7 times or whatever, right? And now she's right once. Oh shit.
in the game. I mean, he was the guy that
Like, you know what I mean? Like, look at where we are. Look at where we find ourselves, right? And the life bar difference is not even that big before she got out of the corner there, right? So she can just gamble like that, and if she's right, sucks to suck, dude. Like, she's gonna fucking kill you. That's the scare. Look, I mean, just gamble, right? Oh, bait the throw. Now this is really bad for Crimson. Safe jump. Next hit's level 3. Command grab kills now, and regular throw is pretty close too. Drive impacts. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, and he blows him.
Too much shit to worry about. You gotta worry about command grab. You gotta worry about your drive gauge. Everything kills you. Like, that's a great example. Crimson was right like 7, 8, 9 times in neutral, but this kind of character is designed to not give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? She's like, all right, whatever, dude. It's totally fine. I'm wrong like 6 times. Like, ooh, I got a step kick. Time to win.
That's what you've seen.
What's the rob? You know, like that's just what she
Now,
does.
You see Big Bird using a lot more of the count of the stance. The armored stance has been.
I gotta change the
mileage
title.
So far.
People,
Gonna be trying for
we
Crimson
missed the
to
talk.
advance.
I'll change it for you.
Yeah, you see, he doesn't get the perfect parry right because that time Big Bird was charging up the Gladius. Nice job interrupting that time. And
There we go.
You see, definitely going with some more low commitment moves here to stand me in.
I like the empty jump too. Empty jump's pretty good against Sim because you can bait like what's it called? A back medium punch or something. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, she gotta just hope for the best. Yeah, she has no health to armor, and she's in burnout, so chip's a big problem there.
For Crimson this time, getting the round, looking to make it 3-3.
I think light Superman kick or light snap kick, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the name of it. You know the one. Chat knows what I'm talking about. Is absurd, by the way. I think it's ridiculous. Oh, shut up, reset. I like that.
Looked like he tried to sneak in a throw.
The step kick is bonkers. Is incredibly good. IMO. I think step kick is a ridiculous move. It's absurd. It goes ridiculously far. It's -6 on block, so it's very easy to space like that. Like, look at how far that is. It's not gonna reach. You can do it from mad far and still be safe, and it's really hard to contest. It's like,
Gonna get solid damage and now
yeah,
wants to play
it's
the
super
kick.
brutal. Light step kick being -6 is super good.
That's a great setup for Mr. Crimson for the rest of the round. Right?
Really powerful move. It makes stopping Superman punch so hard because you're so worried about that move, and then they just do step kick, and you're just like, well, yeah. The heavy version is -3 instead of -1. It's a bit slower though, right? Or -6 rather. It's a bit slower,
Right now he's still looking
so
what's
a little easier to deal with. But like the light version is, yeah, that's the heavier one. The light version is super good too. I mean, her neutral is ham, dude. She's got a lot of good stuff. She has like unusual neutral though. You don't think about it much because you're just like, well, you know, her foozy buttons, but her non-foozy stuff is really good. Yeah, see, early drive rush is drive impact are very good on that. The problem that you have is that if he does a lighter version or you're slightly late, you could lose the round. So, you know, and it's very easy to be hyper focused on trying to drive impact that, and then he just doesn't do it.
How is he that good with Dhalsim already, man?
You know. Yeah, it's also punish counterable moves that are -4 in this game. You get a big punish because nice whip punish with punish. That is really good. Drive impact whip punish
Alright.
is super solid. You get the extra drive gauge. Like, you what's it called? Ooh, set point of whip. You get the extra drive gauge. You get good pressure. Like, you get a nice combo after. I like that idea. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, he's got to send it. If he gets pushed out, it's over. So yeah, see, Big Bear was trying anything. Superman punch with Gladius, like get in there, connect. Because if you don't connect and it goes back to neutral, then Dhalsim just wins for free. So
like you said, that first one.
but yeah, punish counter in this game means stuff that's -4. You can get a light into a medium or a heavy depending on the range, which is really good. But people just aren't used to it yet, right? It's very hard to get used to that in your mind because so many of us are used to, you know, oh, I block something that's -4, do my 4-frame punish. But there's 2 4-frame combos in this game, right? Maybe even more depending on the character. There's your 4-frame combo when you get regular hit. There's your 4-frame when you get regular, like you just get counter hit normally, and then there's your punish counter combo, and your close punish counter, your far punish counter. Like you have to think about that for every move. So every character has 4-frame punish, like jab, jab, light, special move. You have counter hit, jab into medium, into special move, right? Then you have punish counter, which is jab into heavy, into whatever you want to do. And all of those you could spend EX gauge or super gauge or drive rush or whatever, right? It's so much shit to think about.
Definitely finding his groove.
Oh, that was a good choice. I think if she doesn't have anything there, then, you know, that's a good idea. Because you think she's going to do the overhead or low.
Very clean one.
Dhalsim has normal hoe HP. Just call Dhalsim a hoe?
But for now,
Yeah.
have to deal with all of the offense.
Did he do anything? No. He should have parried.
He's cringed, but unfortunately,
I think this probably still is enough, but if it's not enough, then this is a good example of why you should parry.
Well worth it.
This is a good example of why you should parry. Look at her drive gauge, right? She has like a bar and a half or whatever, right?
all of the offense.
When she blocks the level 3, look how much drive gauge you. Imagine if he just did parry, right? Not perfect parry, just regular parry on this. His drive gauge would go up to like 2.5 or 3, which means, right, that when he does the EX here, he wouldn't be burnt out, which means he would have another gauge to drive rush. So he could do like heavy punch into drive rush, into back heavy punch, into, you know what I mean? He could extend an extra 2, 3, etc. hits, right? And then the combo does more damage. So the combo not killing here is product of not pairing, which this is 8 days ago, so you know people didn't know as much, right, about all the system mechanics, but you get the idea. Good example of why parry is really good right there.
Still gotta do it. These plus frames. Hold on this, bro. Oh, and then the Gladius reared its head. Nobody can get a 2-game lead right now after that initial 2-game burst.
But yeah, you should always just do it. Because, like, let's say the difference there is, let's say he doesn't kill, and he saves the gauge, then you have meter after the super to drive rush, right? Like, that's the difference, too. Let's say it doesn't kill, so you can just do that.
Would have killed Dhalsim. He didn't have enough life to absorb the hits.
Yeah, him holding parry is great there. He gets all that gauge back and everything. It's very good. But it's also bad in that, you know, it can work out quite badly for you. Oh, if you cancel into something else, oh, you're dead.
Have a character that can, like, charge up normal,
If
like
you
this, right? That's
get a
that's
block or
what
something,
they're
or you
blowing
don't
people's
do anything
lives.
early, then you
Right
just
now,
die.
he's blowing Crimson up in the corner.
Yeah, training stage the spectator can just turn it off. So you can just go to the spectating features and then turn on which stages you can see or not,
In the air.
and then that's it.
The yoga flow just to get out of that anti-air range is beautiful.
Oh, and he's starting to mix this in a lot more, forcing Crimson to stop blocking, forcing Crimson to press buttons.
Oh, quick trip to the skies, and you're already down.
This
was gonna
is,
say, if you
I
block,
mean,
that means
yeah.
Driver, or
Yeah, he's gonna do that. Level 1's gonna chip soon. Gladius becomes really hard to deal with because the regular version is good on block.
Yeah.
And then the charge version is like +8. So you're just like, well.
Decides to do the drive rush there.
Perfect parry, yeah. Perfect parry is not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying regular parry. You don't want to perfect parry supers. You just hold parry during the punish, and then you don't scale. Or during the level 3 startup, and it doesn't scale. You just block it and you're good. Oh, no, no, no. This is what happens. Look at that. If you're late on Superman Punch, one time, look at this. Look. He just parries right through, right? He just does the counter, and he just does back heavy punch. Look at the damage on this, by the way. This isn't even a... Like, he spent 1 drive gauge on that punish. He didn't spend... Or any super or anything. Oh, no. Oh, shit. He could win. Yeah, he doesn't have the life there.
Press is the right button. Risky press. But... There we go.
Yeah, it is better than DIing back, because when you do DI there instead, you scale the combo more at the start. Instead, the punish counter is your back heavy punch instead of your drive impact. But, you know. Oh my god. Both are good.
Really bullying him with those plus frames on the drive rush normal, then just sets up for the command throw.
Yeah, corner carry just means you carry it towards the corner. It doesn't mean you have to hit the corner.
Crimson, can you even this one up? You don't want to give Big Birds disadvantage.
Oh man, he's gonna get burnt out. Yep. Man, I like that. That was a good level 3. You had to do something. You knew Big Bird was gonna press, right? And you're just in burnout early. Like you gotta. I think you have to guess like that sometimes with level 3. It's pretty. Yeah.
Just trying to keep her
What
away.
you gotta do.
But watch out if you're in the corner. This is long.
Oh, nice teleport. Holy shit, that's huge.
Perfect time.
This is a Crimson actually might win the round because of that. Getting out of the corner, I think, is huge. Oh, level 3 might have whiffed if he did it there. Oh.
Does get the big drive impact from long distance.
He's got to save some drive gauge though. If you're Mr. Crimson here, wow, this is gonna do so much damage. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my! It burns him
The big
out.
punch up, and it's 6-4. Big Bird one
That
kicking the champion out of his
sucks.
throne.
Oh man, I'd be so sad if I was Mr. Crimson.
But that what a set, man.
Yeah, this is a great set so far. You know, Crimson, the mental fortitude of a champion.
Marisa is a funny character, man. She cracks me up. As a commentator, I love having characters like Marisa in the game. I also think she's fun. But as a commentator, she's so funny to watch. No, like I think all spectators are that way too, right? Oh yeah. Oh man, he is swanging. He's doing literally any button on the controller to get out. Help. As like a viewer, I think everybody likes this archetype. It's funny to watch. Watching other people deal with this bullshit, you're just like,
there we go.
Eh.
Gets the stun, you don't need much. Mr. Crimson takes the round. He needs 3 games in a row.
Abigail was like this too. Yeah, people got so mad. Abigail was ridiculous though. The thing is, Abigail at his best was so much better than this character is right now anyway, right? So. But yeah, Abigail was this way too. What a breed X, where it was like you fought him and you're like, I don't want to be here, and then you watch him and you're just like laughing at other people's demise. Ooh, that slide whiff was really spooky. Big Bird's like not that. Okay, nice. That was good. Good reaction. Really, really good reaction. I was gonna say he's not that far away from winning the round. If Big Bird had landed that Superman punch and then got a knockdown, level 3 is. You know, you're in kill range of a combo into level 3 there pretty quick if Superman punch hits. The general consensus on Marisa is not that high. I think a lot of people think that she is not one of the strongest characters in the game, which is weird considering how well like Big Bird's been doing, right?
Let us see.
Like Big Bird has been dominating people, like just smoking people with this character. And people think, or excuse me, and people think that she's like just okay. What a bungus. That's a classic Damascus stream alert. His stream, if you don't know, his stream is like the memeiest stream on the platform.
Like, he is actually running through Big Bird, fam.
This man is
Oh, I
cooking.
like that attempt. One thing I do, you know when Dhalsim players do this, let me give you guys some advice. If you know Dhalsim player is going to throw the fireball and then do slide, drive impact that shit.
This man is
I
cooking.
promise you, like,
This man is
they all do
cooking.
it. Because it's Street Fighter 5 brain, I understand.
This is title,
Just
but
drop,
now
as
he's
soon as he
waiting
does
there,
up
not
fireball,
challenging at
walk
all.
forward and
What's the
drive
double
impact.
block?
They will all slide and then you get the drive impact. I promise you
Take a look.
that for at least a month, they're all going to do it. And it's a free combo every time. Every Dhalsim I played, Master Rank, doesn't matter. They all do that and I laugh every time. It's great. They always do it. I promise. I promise. They always do it. It takes like 4 times for them to start actually doing something else there.
And -3 on the overheads. So yeah. Still safe, but look at this range. Final
6-6,
game.
last game. Big Bird is, he can't find a way in. Mr. Crimson is doing a much better job of shutting everything down. He's like not getting hit by the same kind of stuff. He's got to change it up. Damn, and he found the punish counter timing.
That's why Crimson's a champion, bro. Back against the wall, he tied the setup.
Punish
so
counter heavy
fast.
punch damage
Was the
is
final one.
so good. It's such a good whip punish for this character. Oh, that is so miserable.
Plus frames, though, granting him a big hit.
Yeah, this is really good. Even if Crimson gets out, yeah, I was just gonna say, even if he gets out of the corner, this is too good of a spot for Big Bird now. Oh my god, he got unlucky there. Still though, he's gonna get chipped, right? He's just gonna, yeah.
But that was close to a checkmate, man. That was very close to a checkmate. And Big Bird offering himself too much point this time. Mr. Crimson, can he keep the sweep going?
See
Yeah,
that this drive impact right here? I'm pretty sure is him
time.
thinking this is Superman punch. Because he could just land a drive
Keep
impact
the
back
sweep
here,
going.
but I'm
DI.
pretty
He's
sure that's what
blocked
happened.
another DI. He doesn't
This is
care.
what
No
when you're
respect
waiting
to
for a
friends.
Superman punch, you will drive impact when you see her jump. I do the same thing happens to me all the time.
He just makes these choices that seem so unorthodox, so wild, but they come through in the most clutch times for him.
Alright, how do you
Man,
score
Mr.
this?
Crimson's gonna die.
The corner fans,
Yeah.
so many frames. Give me that stun. He's got level
Bitch.
3 as
Oh
well, bro.
my god.
Oh my god, the way that
Dude, he was everything was okay like 10 seconds ago. Look at where we are on the screen. Everything's fine. There's 85 seconds on the clock, and we're 70% of the screen the other direction. And then you miss one check on a Superman punch. The second one connects, and it's GG. Everything was fine, you know.
Level 3 as well, bro. Oh my god, the way
That shit is miserable. I mean, it makes Superman punch mega plus. It makes it really hard to deal with. And then,
He's dead. This character.
yeah, this happens to you. Her sending heavy punch is +1 in burnout. The other thing is the target combo, you can't mash on it, right? So normally heavy is mashable, but not if it's in burnout. Also, heavy is +1, heavy is +6 in burnout, and +2 without burnout. But normally there's a gap, so you can't just do heavy, right? That shit is criminal. It's very good. Door stuck, like fucking shit sucks.